Hello, YouTube. It's Chozo the Destroyer, and we're going to watch Summer Anime 2025 in a nutshell by Gigguk. So what you watching currently? Grab your snackies, grab your bevies. Let me know what you're eating or drinking down below. Let's get to watching.
Anime.
What the hell, man? Of course, during one of the most busy periods of my life, you drop one of the most stacked seasons in years. I mean, just look at all these shows. Normally, I try to blast through the sequels as quickly as possible, but it's kind of hard this time because, like, half of this chart is high-profile sequels. Obviously, we've got the continuation
Oh, high profile, nice.
of shows that didn't finish long ago. Dan Kaiji number 8, Sakamoto Days, Dr.
Oh, I need to watch Dan Season 2. I need to finish Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Don't get on me. I've been very busy about that, but still.
Stone. Dress Up Darling is back with the best girl in anime. That sentence was made with Dr. Stone. Dress Up Darling is back with the best
Look at her nails. That looks so good.
girl in anime. That sentence was made with absolute zero bias. I don't know how they did it, but it looks like Cloverworks have upped the quality on it in the general animation of this.
Nice.
Considering how much love they put into certain scenes in season 1, this could be shaping up to become the Sistine Chapel of Gooning, along with the Sistine Chapel of Vibes. And Gooning. The Bunny Girl Senpai characters are in freaking university now. God, I've been asking forever for more anime characters to get older than high school age, and now I've waited so long, these characters have actually grown up beyond high school age. Unlike the characters in Grand Blue, they're about as mature as I remember them. After
Fly away now, fly away now, fly away. I need to watch this too.
15 years, Panty and Stocking is somehow back as unhinged and insane as ever. Now, for those of you that weren't around at the time, this ended on one of the biggest cliffhangers in anime ending history that left fans as confused as they were shocked. 15 years, we wondered, what the hell was that plot twist? Where the hell did that come from? I was lucky enough to attend the premiere of the first episode and meet the team, and on stage, the legendary director, Hiroyuki Imaishi himself, said, yeah, I didn't really put much thought into the original ending.
Thanks, my guy. Thanks. That's great. Good to know. You really didn't expect there to be a season 2, huh? You probably, I feel like, didn't expect it to get that popular, maybe? I don't know.
Bruh. The vending machine isekai got a sequel? Who the hell is funding this? The Shonen Boy isekai with thick thighs? Who the hell is funding this? Actually, don't answer that question. Two of the most popular anime IPs of modern time, Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man. Some of the most highly anticipated, high-profile films right next to, what is this? Ban, the boundary of adulthood? Oh great, another isekai. Whose bright idea was it to add yet another isekai to the world of anime? I'm pretty sure that's not even a real name. Yes, I'm making an anime short film. It's a real anime. See, it's on my anime list. That means it's anime, guys. For anyone in Japan, I'm premiering it on the 24th of August at the Ikebukuro Grand Cinema Sunshine. Last few tickets are available at the link on screen or in the description, but I am also putting it out for free on YouTube next month on this channel, so keep an eye out for that when the date is finalized. Speaking from the heart for a bit though, this project has been a dream come true, and I hope that I've made something that even just a few of you can appreciate. This is a passion project completely funded by me, made with the help of so many talented people that I've met in my journey on YouTube. It might not be the most high profile or big budget anime this summer, but I can proudly say that at least it'll be the only isekai this season that will be showing off the fantastic work of my close mate, Kevin Penn. Oh god damn it, Rising of the Shield Hero!
And then right out the gate, fucking Rising of the Shield Hero. Don't take wild animals home. That's a wild ass animal.
This is what we need to start the season off with.
Well,
if you're like me and you're still suffering PTSD from the existence of Inukai's dog, this is the eye bleach that the therapist ordered. No more gooning, no more thirsting over small animals, just a warm, cozy show about a woman and her adopted... 犬
Yep, it's a pretty fucked up looking dog.
God damn, after that, I feel something arising. And I think it's
I'm sorry. That's I don't know why that made me laugh so hard.
AFK Arena's newest collaboration with
It's Tanuki. It's like a raccoon dog. They're not like a raccoon like we have here in like America. They're different.
Solo Leveling, today's sponsor. Yes, that's right, the AFK Arena universe is colliding with Solo Leveling with a crossover event bringing in Cha Hae-in and Sungjin Woo, the Shadow Monarch, who you can get for free when you log in. This is your chance to bring your aura farming game to the next level, because Sungjin Woo still gets his Solo Leveling system. His system can turn combat duration into an infinite power curve, permanently boosting stats, healing allies, and synergizing with Cha Hae-in. With Solo Leveling, you can skip the grind with AFK Arena's Auto Battle team. Just activate Shadow Auto Crusher mode, park your phone, and let Sungjin Woo's Shadow Army do all the work. Honestly, that's a pretty lore-accurate Solo Leveling experience. There are even more gift boosts. By logging in, you can get 10 free summons daily during the first...
I'm gonna assume, considering it's called AFK Arena, like it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of like auto stuff that you just like let it go. Is that not? I don't know if that's true or not, but it just kind of feels like it should.
Month, totaling at over 1,000 free summons. Yes, you heard that right. But I know what you're thinking. Is Sungjin Woo really the most overpowered protagonist? Well, you don't have to wait until the next death battle to find out. With AFK Arena, you can settle the debate in-game to have the ultimate isekai showdown. AFK Arena is already collabed with other anime that have their own powerful protagonists. You can pit Sungjin Woo...
Who plays these games? Listen. I have word finds in solitaire on my phone, okay? I can't. I have old people games. I don't know.
Versus Ainz, Cha Hae-in versus Albedo. Everyone is overpowered, but who is the most broken? And who will be broken? So, what are you waiting for? Click that link in the description to try out AFK Arena's collaboration with Solo Leveling today. And with that said, let's get back to summer 2025. Even though it's my job to keep up with what's going on in the world of anime, sometimes I get a reminder of just how completely out of touch I
Lucky star.
with the adjacent manga community, because prior to now, I had not heard of The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, despite it being one of the highest ranked new manga of recent times.
Do you know how hard it is to find this fucking...
Hi, how's it going?
Spartan, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Do you know how hard it is to find this anime, by the way? I think it's coming out on Netflix in a couple of months. It's not currently out, but everyone's talking about it. But none of the, like you can't watch it anywhere. Stateside.
It's a new high-profile romance anime. It's comfy. It's sweet. It's about a delinquent boy and a smart girl from rival schools falling for each other, Romeo and Juliet style, in a premise we've seen all throughout history. Now, real talk. I've gone on record saying that these modern high school romance comfort anime aren't generally my thing anymore. I finished Blue Box thinking that it just started to cook. Even my gold standard for the genre, The Dangers in My Heart, took until season 2 for me to fully appreciate it. Which is to tell you guys that despite the critical acclaim, even I was surprised at how fast this show hooked me. Sometimes there is no secret formula. Sometimes it's just about telling a story and telling it
Gigguk also likes soft girls. I don't know how to tell you that.
really well with characters you want to root for. There's a soul to these characters I can immediately feel with the way they react to situations, the dignified way they treat each other. They aren't just your tropey romance protagonists, and this is just a sweet story that warms the soul. Add to this Cloverworks bringing some close to movie level productions, and I can understand why this had so
it's
much
pretty.
going into it. It remains to be seen if this can top my experience with The Dangers in My Heart, but at least for this season, there is no other romance anime that is even gonna come close.
Yes! Yes!
Okay.
This is where history's gonna be made. The world's about to witness the birth of the LeBron of cucks. Or what's that? You're more of a shonen trash kind of guy? Well, boy, do I have the show for you.
I'm the trash man.
trash all over the ring. Studio Bones is providing us with another shonen action series with a power system that revolves around literal garbage, with a protagonist that really loves trash, with the main plot line where they have to fight the king of trash, who is, oh my god, he's here! Welcome to the city, a place where the wealthy upper class live in comfort right next to the slums, a place where the average Joe is just struggling to get by, separated by this massive wall. Damn.
A wall? It's crazy.
I'm sure there's a metaphor in here somewhere.
Maybe.
But even below them is a whole other world where people chuck all their useless garbage and outcasts.
Jesus.
Landfills have gained sentience, turning into eldritch trash monsters, and the rung of society fight with inanimate objects that gain superpowers if they are treated with love and care. Damn.
All right, that seems like a lot.
I'm sure there's a metaphor in here somewhere. Society, innit? I've said before that there's a very fine line into what can come off as edgy, and seeing an Angie shonen boy doing Angie shonen boy stuff, to some of you this may come off as edgy, but the whole aesthetics, the monster designs, the brutal setting, the entire vibe of the world itself, to me, this is just metal as fuck, and I'm excited to see how far they take this beyond a boy literally too angry to die. Oh shit, they pissed off the wrong kid, man. He's about to do something really cool. Just
Is he about to just like splat? Like, is he about to just go?
wait for it.
And I'll kill you all! Do you hear me? You're all dead!
Yeah.
Nah, bro, he's just aura farming. Trust. Okay, you want peak aura?
Trust, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, here you go. This guy.
Wow.
This guy is peak aura.
The monster guy, the glowing, whatever, the fucking unicorn goat thing. That guy, not the dude. The whatever the fuck that thing is.
I meant like Aura from Freeran. Cleaver Test. Now, this was a show that got on my radar because it's a fantasy anime with a name that isn't a full-blown paragraph. This series tells you from the get-go that it is absolutely pulling no punches. This is a gritty, dark fantasy through and through that doesn't just skip over its world building because it doesn't assume you've seen a million copy-paste fantasy anime before, with production values that aren't to be scoffed at. Out of all the fantasy anime, this one surprised me the most, so I'm putting it down as the dark horse this season. What else we got in the world of isekai and fantasy? I got reincarnated as a waterbender. Let's see what you can do.
I'm sorry, I swear I can usually last longer than this.
There's no
Listen. It's performance anxiety, okay? Stop looking. Stop looking at it.
Another socially awkward anime girl who's so shy she figured out Chantless casting and became one of the most powerful mages in the world. I have to try my best to not call this Bocchi the Witch, but with the amount of socially awkward female protagonists nowadays, it's kind of just a given because that's right. All roads lead to her, baby. We got another guy kicked out of his party, so what does any man do when that happens in a fantasy world? That's right. Buy a slave and open up a restaurant. What is this? Delicious out of dungeon? Child labor in another world?
Delicious out of dungeons, pretty good. Oh my god. Am I the quiet one? I don't fucking know. I don't want to be. I just don't want to be involved. Don't give me work, man. I got enough work I gotta do.
Fucking Rising of the Meal Hero? Oh, looks like there's another Josei romance in a fantasy.
They do like to put slavery and all of these like historical quote unquote fantasy stories like constantly. It's just like like I feel like you don't have to, because it's a fantasy world, you don't have to do that. Like, I'm just saying, every single one of you have to do that? I don't feel like you do. Whatever.
Fucking Rising of the Meal Hero? Oh, looks like there's another Josei romance in a fantasy world. I mean, it looks alright. I'm just not sure I'm the target demographic.
私は姉にプロポーズした人の花嫁となる。
I'm immediately interested. There's another Kingdom.
Because there's an older sister, but also why? You seem a little too happy about it. Is there some... Listen, I have read some... stuff just filled with angst about that kind of shit. Like, oh no, it turns out I fell in love with my deceased sister's fiance, and like, you know, there's some deep shit sometimes. She felt a little too happy. I don't know what's going on. She felt like, I don't know. It seemed too happy of an anime.
Building isekai. I know I've made jokes about some anime feeling like a Civ isekai, but it looks like we've just cut the bullshit now because the main character literally gets transported into a game of civilization. Oh, hey, this isn't an isekai.
Now it is.
This wasn't an isekai. If Gachi Akuta wasn't enough to get your shonen fix, we got Token Anki. And the former felt like what Soul Eater was for modern shonen, this shit feels like Blue Exorcist coded all the way, except we've got a power system around bloodbending. Now, we've seen America's take on bloodbending plenty of times before, so I wonder how the Japanese are going to do it. Hold on a second, this doesn't
Hell yeah.
seem right. Lord of Mysteries. It seems like nowadays there's at least one Chinese animation that seems to be sneaking on these lists, and this season it's this one. This is a highly anticipated adaptation of one of the most beloved and acclaimed web novels to come out of there, and guys, it's an isekai. But we're not isekaiing ourselves to the typical
What is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint? I need that one. And the reason I need that one might already exist. I don't freaking know. The reason I need that one is because you go to any big artist at like big conventions, artist alley, and there is fan art, right? There's fan art because the girly pop shipped those two guys. And I'm like, and I know it's not like it's not a BL, but some of the stuff I like and ship isn't BL either. It's just fun to ship it. I just don't know if I want to try to go down that rabbit hole. I don't know if I have the attention span because I know there's no romance in it. So I'm just like, yeah, it's like a good story, but like, do I want to take time? I don't know. I am one, yeah. It's okay. Yes. I'm just kind of like, oh man. I mean, it's apparently good enough, right? For all of these people to be like, let's make fan art of this. But I'm just saying.
fantasy world. China has decided to isekai us to England? You fucking what? The production is up there.
Fucking what?
Best you can find this summer, and that's saying a lot with some of the other shows coming out. My only concern is that as someone coming into this completely blind, they seem to be blasting through this. This is a high concept, dense story with what feels like a bloody rich world, and the beginning throws you right at the deep end and expects you to keep up. It felt a little bit overwhelming. Hopefully things get a bit easier to follow the further this gets long, but this is one I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on. Oh hey, another anime.
I feel like that's sometimes how some specifically Chinese light novels are, is they just kind of throw you in and you have to figure it out. Because I've read a decent amount of them, and sometimes, and they're written kind of legitimately differently than say like Korean or Japanese light novels. So it's just kind of like you just have to kind of figure it out.
About some girls making friends.
Can't relate.
Moments later.
Hell yeah, I guess. Imagine making friends. Ugh, all right.
Gay girls, innit?
Gay girls in it.
We got another show that asks, can a girl go?
What?
Yeah. This season, we got another show that asks.
Oh my god, what is that? They're both gonna die.
Can a girl-girl friendship survive?
Oh!
Not. Awkward and lonely pink-haired girl goes to a new school and tries to reinvent herself in an attempt to make new friends, and in the process unintentionally gets herself a harem of hot girls thirsting over her, even though all she wanted to do was just make some... Wait a minute. This is just bocce if she locked in. Quick shout out to friend of Trash Taste Sally.
I'll throw up a little bit. Sorry. It's just bocce if she locked in. Oh my god, that's so good. I mean, part of the fun of the harem is like picking your wife out of the harem and being like, that one, whether it's a girl or a guy, whatever, it doesn't matter. That one is my wife. And then every other girl sucks, and you're cheering on for your wife to be the end game, which is crazy because it's, you know, you want that to be your wife, but you also want her to win. So it's kind of weird. Yeah. That's what I do every time. If one of the girls or the guy, if one of them in the harem does not connect to my brain to be like, that's my wife, I'm not interested. You're wasting my time. Like,
Maki, who landed her first lead role playing a British girl in Japan. Fun fact, she actually hit up Connor to give her a bit of coaching on how to do a British accent for this role. Let's see what Connor's been teaching her.
An arcade? Are you going to escort me then?
Just a bit of banter.
Hey, corporate wants you to make one of those TikTok dance routines for the opening. We need this to go viral. But, sir, I have no experience choreographing TikTok dance. Just shut up and do it anyway. Maybe make them do something with their hands or something. That's it? That's what you came up with? Can't
Yep.
you make it more interesting? Alright, good job. You know that old friend you can go years without
where her clothes go? Where her clothes at? Genius.
seeing, and then one day you meet up and it's like not a single day has passed?
Oh my god. That was amazing. That was amazing. I did not expect that at all. That was amazing.
You meet up and it's like not a single day has passed?
That bitch had eyes? Anyway.
Friend you can go years without seeing, and then one day you meet up and it's like not a single day has passed?
Oh god.
Yeah, that's Kyoto Animation every single time.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks almost like Kyoto Animation, but it looks like a flatter Kyoto Animation, which means Kyoto Animation is doing something different. Oh my god, they're doing different art styles. Let's go. Oh my god, this is like straight, like, I don't know, fucking dopamine or something directly into my brain.
Meets up and it's like not a single day has passed?
Oh! Yes!
Yeah, that's Kyoto Animation every single time. Carrying on the soul of Nichijou, implanting chaos into the mundane with that impossibly high bar of Kyoto Animation quality, comes City the Animation. And god, this shit is just crack for my eyes. I love
my
everything
God.
about the way it looks. The colors, the energy, the art style. I just want to serve this aesthetic up in a play and just... Maybe I shouldn't have...
It also, that was weird. It also, like, okay. It's like they took manga and animated it. And you're going to be like, yes, Chelsea. No, shut up. It's like they literally took like a very stylistic comic and animated it. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, shut the fuck up, okay? Look with your eye holes, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. Like, oh, God. This is so good. Oh, Kyoto Animation. Yes. Yes, Kyoto Animation.
I just want to serve this aesthetic up in a play and just... Maybe I shouldn't have written that paragraph when I'm about to have lunch. Okay, what's next?
Oh, my... no. Mm-mm. 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 I'm okay. I'm okay. I can't look at it. No. Okay. I'm gonna throw up. Oh God. Like seriously, I don't care that it's like I don't care. I don't care. Oh my God.
Stephen King, a decorated master of horror, once said, "There are 3 types of terror. The gross out, the sight of a severed head tumbling down a flight of stairs. The horror, the unnatural, spiders the size..."
I heard the kind of ripping noise and I saw the other dude's hand in the other dude's chest and I couldn't look at it anymore. So I have no idea what either of their fucking eyes color were.
Of bears, the dead waking up and walking around. And the last and worst one, terror. When you come home and notice everything you own has been taken away and replaced by an exact substitute.
お前やっぱ惹かれちゃうやろ
Oh no. No. Oh God.
Horror and anime is historically 2 things that don't always work well together, but we might just have the strongest candidate in a very long time. A very, very long time. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I was so excited for a new horror anime.
Listen, y'all gotta start doing psychological horror, okay? I mean, I cannot. We know. Chat's already making jokes about it. If y'all pay attention to my background when it's in the opening, y'all should know this. Okay, Yaoi fangirl here. Listen, okay, the amount of toxic horror, psychologically horror yaoi there is and that we absorb. A lot of them, the more fucked up, the Korean ones specifically, the more fucked up it is, the more popular it is. I'm just saying, okay? So just psychological horror, all right? If you really want a good one. I mean, I don't know, it might have to be rated kind of high, but still.
I mean, hyped it up because actually, you know what? I've never done that before. Because if there's one type of horror I could actually see working in anime form, it's this one. It's not the type of horror that jump scares you or tries to make you squeamish. It's the unsettling type.
What do you mean it didn't try to make you squeamish? You showed dude to the hand and the ripping noise. What do you mean?
The one that slowly seeps in, chills you to the core and follows you wherever you go. The atmosphere drags you in, never letting you get away from this constant feeling of unease. You're side by side with an eldritch horror, unsure where it's going to lead you. It's pure Lovecraft.
Okay, to be fair, that is kind of like psychological horror. It's just you also have like... Okay, the horror that I like, and probably because I'm paranoid, right? I don't even really like horror stuff to begin with because I'm paranoid, but it's like, hey, who's the biggest monster of all? It's fucking mankind. People are the worst horror of all. Like, you know, like there's monsters among us, but we're all human, right? That kind of shit. This is why I'm paranoid. Not really, but still, like that kind of shit. So you have that, but you have like, this is not human. It's sure.
If Lovecraft was written in Pride Month, and the production values, man, Cygames Pictures proving once again they are one of the most exciting new stuff. It's pure Lovecraft. If Lovecraft was written in Pride Month, and the production values, man, Cygames Pictures proving once again that they are one of the most exciting new studios out there. And I don't know who the director of this is, but this is some top tier director
from Zebix.
And building up suspense and tension. They must have done some pretty damn good work in the past. Ah, I see. He is no stranger to eldritch horrors and anime. After that show, though, I feel like we can do with a little pick up. But this looks like a cute little show.
No, I don't know how to explain to you how that does not look like. If you like look at that, that is not going to be happy. I don't know how to explain this, but that does not look happy.
I wonder what... Oh my god! What is this?
I was right.
You know you're in for a ride when a show hits you with not one, but two.
Oh shit, hold on. This program contains depictions of suicidal behavior that may be upsetting to some viewers. If you or someone you know needs help, visit crisishelpresources.com. This work contains some sensitive depictions involving life and death. These scenes have been visually portrayed with respect for the original story's intent and are by no means intended to encourage or promote such actions. We hope you enjoy the bittersweet yet happy story of Takopi and the children as they face their extraordinary fate and accompany them throughout their journey. Yeah, the vibes are off. That is 100% horror. Yeah. It's just like the way, like their facial expressions and the way they were sketched. I was like, nope, that's not gonna be happy. Ignore the cute little pink octopus thing. No.
2 separate content warnings right from the get-go, and honestly, maybe they didn't warn me hard enough because you won't find a show harder to sit through this season than Takopi's Original Sin. This is not one for the faint of heart, and I'm not saying that as clickbait or as a challenge. Normally on YouTube there are some anime where I have to be careful about what I show because some of the content is about to make the UK government check your ID. But this is one of the few examples where if I show you everything, YouTube is about to restrict it for an entirely different reason. This show is heavy, depicting some of the worst experiences a child can go through in a completely unfiltered lens. It'll hit a soul-crushing scene you find hard to stomach and just hold on it, challenging you to keep watching, keep somehow pressing on, that by the end of the episode you've got nothing left you can say except for just, man. It's the kind of series where you have to switch off the TV and go outside to remind yourself that the world isn't as awful as what you just watched, which may leave some of you wondering why I would even recommend people watch this, and that's because it might not make you feel good, but what it will make you feel is going to be incredibly powerful. This is the kind of media that only comes along once in a blue moon, so yeah, give this one a watch if you want to support your local therapist. In Shoujo Land, we've got the popular, good-looking guy from class falling for the plain, old-looking, ugly girl. We've seen this one before, but interestingly, the English title of this is April Showers Bring May Flowers, which is nice. It sounds poetic. Then I had to double-take reading the Japanese title, which I believe approximately translates to, "Hey, a bouquet for this ugly hoe! Yo, Japan!"
Oh no. Oh no. When I said, first of all, when I was talking about the psychological horror of the BL one, right? My only thing is like, because he was talking about like, oh, horror stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, if you want good horror, psychological horror, right? Like, quit trying to do jump scare kind of shit or whatever. Like, actually focus on psychological horror where it is off-putting. When I say off-putting, I mean, and this is part of the reason why, like, there's a lot of really good horror BLs that are psychological horror, is because you don't think that the people involved or the people around them don't think anything negative of these people. They're like, oh yeah, he's like popular, he's like great or whatever. And then they're like terrible, fucked up people that are doing horrible things, right? So that's kind of a thing we see in real life, by the way. Like, you could have like a friend, and then like, 'cause if you talk to people who like knew serial killers or like murderers or whatever, they'll be like, oh, he was such a nice guy, he was so helpful, no one would ever expect this of him. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about, where you're watching someone, you're like, something's just a little off, like something is just a little off. And then you just, as you're watching it, like your paranoia builds because there's just something uncanny about something that is happening, or something that he's saying, or how he looks, or something in that grand scheme of things. So that's what I mean. But that is psychological horror. Like, what they ended up showing, that is psychological horror. They just put in like a monster to go with it, a quote unquote monster, an entity to go with it, as opposed to just like them being people, right? So that is psychological horror. That is kind of what I was talking about, just without the entity, I guess. I don't know. But also, that's also a popular just kind of thing where it's like, hey, something very upsetting is like the person that is close to the person that is around you, or something that is around you has been replaced, and it's been replaced with like a doppelganger or something like that. That is also a historical trope, I guess. Right? Anyway. That's all I meant.
I believe approximately translates to, hey, a bouquet for this ugly hoe. Yo, Japan, chill. She's not even that ugly. Like, I'm pretty sure there are worse examples. Holy shit, they actually did it. Lore accurate Mushoku Tensei. It's official. Ugly bastards have escaped your favorite dojins and are now invading your isekai. This is the true power fantasy we were waiting for. Introducing the Vanguard of Virginity, the CEO of Abstinence. Bro has been looksminning since the day he was born. Sung Jin-woo may be the king of aura farming, but he hasn't met the gods of odor farming. At first, I thought this was just propaganda for the ugly bastard apologists, and then I realized with the recent trend of fantasy shows changing up the protagonist formula to more accurately represent what the audience have grown into, this is just the final form of the genre.
Oh my god. Listen, I'm 100% for like older guys. Like they don't have to be in like high school or early college. You can give me like an actual adult ass man, okay? Thank you.
Representation we were waiting for. No, the representation that we need. Motherfucker is so powerful he can't even die. He just gets banished to the shower realm.
Well,
cute girls do bowling now? Alright, well, I mean, seems pretty decent. It's a form that we see
we're going to make an anime for every sport. Pick a sport, we don't care. Gonna be an anime for it.
before, so you know what to expect when it comes to these kinds of things. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What the hell is going on? What? Why are they in feudal Japan? What? Why are they on an active battlefield? Oh god, they're using their bowling skills to survive.
What the?
I can't.
Using their bowling skills. Holy shit. What? What? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. The bowling skill. Like the land isn't that flat. Okay.
I can't. This is the stupidest thing I've seen all year. Girls' high school bowling club gets isekai to feudal Japan? Who the hell thought of this idea? This is slander. Oh, hey, more cute girls. I wonder what they're doing this time. Oh, come on! Finally, we got an anime about rocks.
Hell yeah.
What better way to do that than some adorable anime girls collecting and finding rocks? And look, I have no personal interest in rocks. But this show is goddamn beautiful. Coming from Studio Bine, it looks like once again they're moving outside of just the confines of adapting Mushoku Tensei, and they said, screw it, I want to make a show about rocks.
Minerals.
And damn, if they're not
Do you know who likes rocks? Do you know who likes shiny rocks? Women. Women like rocks. Anybody else see the 20 billion people with the tumblers? The rock tumblers all over TikTok? I don't have the patience for rock tumbling. You gotta leave that shit alone for like weeks. And then like rinse it off, put it in with different sized media or different grit or whatever and put it back on there for weeks. And you gotta do that multiple times. I don't have the patience.
putting all their effort into this. I mean, the backgrounds, the animation, the character design.
It is not just the expensive ones, okay? It could just be a good fucking... Listen, take your girl outside. Take her for a walk. She's gonna find a rock. Like, if you take her somewhere... Like, oh, let's go hiking or something if your girl likes hiking. I'm not a hiker. Don't take me hiking. But, like, if a girl likes hiking, you take her hiking, she's gonna find a fucking rock. Or if she doesn't, you can show her, find a round rock or a smooth rock. Find a smooth rock that feels good in your hand and be like, look at this rock. She's gonna love it, okay? Like, it could just be a regular ass rock. I'm just saying, it could be a regular ass rock. No, I'm not talking about like, ooh, gemstones. I mean, like, legitimately, girls like rocks, okay? Like, I'm just saying. Girls are kind of like crows. What do I do when I go to the beach? Pick up seashells. Sometimes I dump them out when I'm done with them. I put them back in the water. I'm just like, cool, I found these and I like them. I don't want to take them home. Back in the water they go. Like,
Are we sure this ain't a baking show? Cause that is some premium cake right there. Look, I might just be interested in rocks.
Jesus, Maria.
No, because I gotta say, that's one attractive minor. You know what? Never mind. Huh? Who's messaging me? Nothing. Let's just move on. I was just saying that this person looks pretty. You know, she looks pretty. She likes rocks. She's a mine.
The R sound is both a consonant and a vowel.
Relax your mouth and lips apart. Push a little.
Lady who likes to mine rocks, also known as an M-I-N-E-R miner.
Okay, understandable.
Oh God, that's not what I meant.
A minor.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Basil,
Why do you look so different?
Dysfunctional Degenerate, Flabberwocky, Jonathic, Mike 808, Misako 12315, Payne Patchett, Pony Stark, Shouting
Pony
Zombie,
Stark.
Tabazo 1989, Watergeist VT, and everyone else on my Patreon for helping to support me for this month and making this video possible.
Water Guy's
Sorry,
the
this video is a
VTuber.
little bit late this season, guys. As you know, I've had 2 mega projects that have kept me busy with the anime and the Honkai video as well. And once again, if you're still in Japan on the 24th of August, there are still some tickets left for the Barn premiere. You can go to barnpremiere.ptix.com. I think there are only like 30 tickets left, so by the time this video comes out, it's probably going to be sold out pretty soon. And guys, don't worry if you can't make the premiere, because I am going to be releasing the anime next month in September.
Nice.
When I have a more concrete release date, I will be announcing it on all my socials, so you can follow me on my Twitter or Instagram or anywhere else. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope the release goes well. Anyway though, that's it for
Same.
today.
Good luck,
I've been
buddy.
Gigguk, and I'll see you all next time.
Good luck. Good luck with your thingy.